Stream from the grain cart and tractor. Vertical today. We're not doing the horizontal thing. I don't know. We'll try this, see how it goes. So we'll let a few people join. Make sure you guys can hear me. I'll show you around a little bit. We are breaking in a new combine operator today. So this is it's fun. It's going well. He's doing a good job. Hello, everybody. Let me get my chat set up so I can see everything and not just the top messages, because, yeah. There we go. All right. Well, we got a few people joining. Running grain cart today. How's everybody doing? Hello? I assume you can hear me. Can we get that? Mic check. Everybody good? My wireless lapel mic. Sound is good. All right. Good deal. Hello? Oh, let's see. Yeah. We're going to move that, but not right now. We'll get you a view of something better than me shortly. Too late to shell corn. We just finished. Have some beans left. Well, you're too late to combine beans, man. We've been done with beans for 2 weeks. What are you waiting on? I do find it interesting how different areas of the country are totally different in harvest timing and stuff. It's not rare, but it's not common to combine corn before you're done with beans here. Like, some years we'll switch back and forth a little bit depending on the weather and stuff, but for the most part, we run all our beans and then we worry about the corn. And it blows my mind that other areas of the country is very much a let's get all the corn done and then worry about the beans kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's not uncommon for people to be shelling corn here in December. It's just normal. Just bought a new John Deere combine being delivered now. Nice. What'd you buy, Ben? Thanks for the likes there. Don't forget to like the video if you're not subscribed. Please do that. Got wet here. Switched to corn, beans now. Still kind of soft. I see. Well, we were really dry early. We are just finally getting dried out, or getting wet now. We've had a little rain over the last few days that's made the top a little sticky, although it's soaked in a lot. Today's not nearly as sloppy. The tracks are running clean. The mud's not sticking to the tires at all, so that is good. Empty the truck, switch to the gray Volvo, not the blue Volvo. Start the PTO, throttle up, open the gate, lower the auger. Can you see any of that? Nope, you can't see any of that. Empty. Close the gate. Throttle down. Shut the PTO off. Wait for the scale to record and the PTO to stop. Come on, done. Fold the auger. Up a little bit and go for another round. All right, let's see where we at here. Why do you think you're growing so much faster on TikTok than YouTube? I don't know, I had a couple of videos that just blew up there. It's tapered off quite a bit now, but I don't know. TikTok is maybe it's just because it's more new, but it's just different. It's weird, but I do enjoy it there. Is my camera lens dirty? Is that why you're all foggy? Hold on, I'm gonna try and clean you. What's up? We have double crab beans out, going to combine this week. Nice. Ours are not ready. They're actually right across the road from where we're working now, but they're not ready. S7. S7 what? S7 is just the series. Finished harvested 2 today in Colfax, Indiana. Nice. Good job. We got a long ways to go yet. All right. I'm just cleaning you. I promise it won't hurt. Might tickle. Oh, maybe it tickles. Dry it off. Any better? That might be better. Okay. Southeast Missouri. Is your sister beautiful? Well, that's not really my call, is it? Did you harvest the 360 rainfield yet? No. I'm hoping to get up there next week, but we'll see if that works out or not. S7 800. There you go. Nice combine, Ben. Did you find that stolen truck? Nope. They haven't found it. I imagine we aren't ever going to find it. So, any closer on a new truck purchase? Still looking at 2500 Duramax. Any closer? No. I go back and forth still all the time on whether I should buy a half ton or a 3/4 ton or a 1 ton, and I don't know. The problem is I can get a much better deal on a half ton right now than I can find anything in a 3/4 ton, and I don't know if I'm willing to spend the extra $10,000 to get a 3/4 ton. I don't know if I am. I was thinking I might buy a half ton new and then buy a used diesel 3/4 or 1 ton through the seed business and try and do it cheaper that way, but I don't know. Got you in the eye? Yeah, sorry about that. Where are you from? I am in the United States. We're in Michigan right now, southern Michigan. Are you doing like a lot of other farmers and cutting way back on your winter wheat crop? So not a lot, no. We are pretty flat acres-wise on winter wheat from last year, so we've raised really good wheat the last 2 years. It's been a profitable crop for us. I know the markets are terrible, but if we can grow 115 bushel wheat like we did this year, we're still going to plant some. So, and we got some fields that we're hoping to do some improvements on next summer, some tile work or something. So, still planted it. All right, I think we're live now. What else you got today, guys? You had a truck stolen. I did have a truck stolen. My half ton, my 2020 Ram was stolen in Indianapolis. Cross paths Tuesday at the corner of M34 and Maury Highway. Oh yeah? Is that over east of Hudson like? Yeah, that would be Lenawee County. Yep, I had to go visit one of my seed customers up there on Tuesday, so nice. It's kind of scary that wheat used for most food is getting cut way back. Nah, it's not scary. If there was a demand for it and a need for it, we would keep growing it. The price would come up. You're not going to be short bread because we aren't growing wheat. That's not how that works. We're growing less wheat because it's not worth anything because we grow too much of it. Like most of the crops in this country. Corn, soybeans, wheat, all of them. We have too many of them right now, so it needs to get cut back on. The problem is guys that are cutting back on wheat are just going to plant more corn and soybeans. I know. More soybeans, right? Can you believe that anybody's going to plant soybeans next year? Shocking. I know. But we are. Any new equipment purchases coming soon? Nothing that I know of. It's always possible that we'll buy something. But with the current ag markets and economy and stuff and equipment prices, that's an easy one to not do and save a little bit of money right now. So I would guess that there will be some purchase coming sometime, hopefully before next spring, but I don't know that. Any spring wheat grown here? No, no spring wheat. Trump is killing you? How so? Tell me. Tell me more. Plot results. Yeah, I haven't seen the plot results from yesterday. Usually they email them to me pretty quickly, but I have not gotten them yet, so Still interested in strip till? Yeah, I mean, I would still like to try it, but it's a back burner issue for a while, I suppose. Price of soybeans right now where you're at, I believe they're 980, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, but it's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. Oh, from Northern Illinois. Since the endros are bad, have you ever thought to just plow it a foot deep and roll more nutrients and loosen up the soil? Well, not to plow it, but like we run our disc ripper through it and stuff. It's compacted because we have to turn on it to plant and to side dress and to spray and harvest and everything else. And just hitting it with tillage isn't always good enough. Plus, a lot of times the endros, the really bad endros, are the ones in front of the trees and the woods and stuff. So that's not as simple as that. We would rather deal with China. They're more honest. Buying Argentinian beef. Oh, that's why Trump's bad for us? Yeah. I don't know. Do you guys know that we import beef normally? Like, that's not a new thing to import beef. It's something that gets done every year, all the time. So I don't know why they're making quite such a big deal out of this. Plus the fact that beef is expensive. Couldn't do it yesterday. We sprayed our bean ground. Nice. How much welfare do you get from the government per year? I don't know. We'll see what they decide to hand out this year. We didn't get anything the last 2 years, but for some reason that the government has decided that the farmers are hurting this year and they're going to hand out a bunch of money. So the media seems to like to push the narrative that the farmers are hurting, so that makes it easier for the government to give us some money. Whatever you want me to do, I'll take it. Soybeans are useless. No, they're not, man. We use lots of soybeans in this country. When you go into the irrigated field? Hopefully next week. So many farmers will be gone. No, that is not true. I mean, there are some that are going to be gone. There's some that are going to retire, some that don't want to do it anymore, whatever reason, but they're not all just going out of business. That's not how this works. It is dry today. It is dry. And we're in a 108-day variety. It's pretty good corn. Let's see. What's the field averaging right now? 210, it says. So we're happy with that. New planter, maybe? Maybe. That's on the list. A new bean planter. I would love to get a new bean planter. I laugh when you juggle everything and are politically aware. Good on you, sir. Thank you. All right, we're going to move our camera down a little bit so you guys don't have to look at my face, because who wants to do that? Clean my window off so my suction cup will stick. And flip the camera. You guys can watch the combine today. For a little while, anyway. We are breaking in a new combine operator today. So that's been kind of fun. Yeah, I tend to stay a little more level-headed and moderate than a lot of people do. Like the Argentinian beef thing, whatever, I don't care. I, as a consumer, don't like paying outrageous prices for beef, so helping to bring the beef price down would be kind of nice. For some reason, we seem to be really trying to help Argentina. I'm not politically educated enough. Maybe I don't know if that's the right word. I don't have my research into why we care so much about Argentina. The bailout money that Trump sent them doesn't sit well, but maybe he has a reason. I don't know. It kind of sucks that they're one of our biggest competitors in the soybean market and we're sending them money. I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of everything that the government does. I'm not a huge fan of very much of anything that the government does, actually. But whatever. Are you guys just not asking questions, or am I not seeing them? Because it just stopped. Like, I don't see any new questions since that one about me juggling and being politically aware. That can't be right. What's going on? Let's try something else here. There we go. There we go. So, sorry, I didn't see any comments there for a couple of minutes. I don't know why. What do you think about the renovation of the White House? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, who cares? I'm sure it'll be great when it's done. If it's something they needed, good for them. The taxpayers aren't paying for it, so I don't care. We're bored like you. Yeah. Who's in the combine? Yeah, my father-in-law is in the combine. He is learning how to run a combine today. So he owned a tire shop for 40 some years, I think, and recently sold it this summer, retired. So he asked if we would need any help this fall with harvest stuff, and to this point we haven't really, so I haven't called him, but we got some more of our chicken litter spread today, and so Dad's doing some tillage. Brock wasn't around, and we're in a field where I need to run a grain cart because we can't make full rounds. So I called him up and said, hey, would you want to come and do something for us? And he said yes. Dad decided that it would be easier to learn how to run the combine than the tillage tractor. Yeah, whatever. The ideal or the nice thing is that him and I are here together, so if there's an issue or a problem, I can help him. If he was doing the tillage 5 miles from here and has an issue, that's a little more difficult. So, you driving a Kloss? No, we're not. We're driving a John Deere 8RX. Is there a market for barley in your area? Not really, no. They had talked about malt barley a few years ago for some of the microbreweries and local beer places and stuff, but it never really took off. The problem with barley, especially for food grade stuff like that, or is that if you have any quality issues, which does happen, you have no market for it. There's nowhere to sell it. So you'd have to find somebody to feed it, and even then it's not ideal. Whereas wheat, if we have an issue with wheat, most places will still take it because they can blend it off, or we can blend it off and make it still work. So, all right, we're a little short on this truck, but that's okay. Not too bad. 52,000. He's going to take it. Come on, go. There we go. Did he ever run ag equipment, or you just slapped him in there? He has not ever run ag equipment that I am aware of. Maybe when he was really young or something, but nothing anywhere remotely close to what we are doing now. So now we did a small field earlier today, a little 22-acre field that we could make rounds in, and I had him ride with me for a while, and then I rode with him for half of that field so that he kind of got the feel for it, knew what he was doing. And then I helped him get this field opened up and do the end rows and stuff. And once the combine is all adjusted right and easy to use, and you're just going straight and following the auto steer, it's not hard. And so he's done pretty well with it today. All right, where are we at now? Do you think there is potential yield increase by using the drone and not running over the beans or wheat? Yeah, a little bit. And we'll do more of that next year than we did this year. I wasn't really legal to do it this year, so it didn't. But yeah, we'll save on those sprayer tracks. Now it's not a ton, but there is something there. New John Deere has been much more reliable than Brian Brown's Fendt. Fendt makes awesome tractors, but have some work to do through combines. Yeah, I know he's had some issues. I mean, we occasionally have issues with our combine too. They're not immune to it. I see Zach, Millennial Farmer, bought a new combine this year, and he had a major oil leak on it before it ever made it to the field. So they're not immune, but this one's been pretty decent for us. Thinking about getting an 8RX, is the slow road speed the only downfall? That's the biggest downfall that I have. Tracks on the road, especially the narrow tracks. Outside of that, it's a fantastic tractor. I love it. It's a STS combine or not? Yeah, it's a S780. It's a rotor machine. They don't make well, I guess they do make walker machines still, but they're a T-series. A lot of farmers here in Norway, and we think Trump is hurting you. Farming is the most important job in the world. He should take better care of the farmers. Oh, okay. Great family management. Your kids are your comment mods. When are you going to do the irrigated field? Hopefully next week. Yeah, he's doing well in there. Day or two notice I could have come and carted for you. Almost done here in Wisconsin. The rest of your corn is mostly in peat marsh. Nice. Yeah, I know. I could put out a call for help on the internet and get 100 people that want to come and drive tractor and help me out, but nothing, no offense to any of you guys, but I don't know that hiring a stranger off the internet is in my best interest, you know? Oh, from France. Oh. 8RX or 8R, which is nicer for driving? Oh, the 8X is better, no doubt. I love our 8R. Now that 8R is over, it's like a 13-year-old tractor, so it's not as modern by any means. It's super smooth. I love driving the IVT in it. I like the active command steering. I like the ILS. This tractor is better, no doubt. I would pick this tractor every day. You're still having an oil consumption problem with the combine. I mean, I don't know if I would call it a problem. It does still burn a little bit of oil, but I think we've put in maybe, I doubt we've added a gallon all fall. 3 quarts maybe. So it is what it is. I don't think it's hurting anything. The dealer doesn't seem concerned about it, which, I mean, why would they? They'll get paid big money when it breaks and they have to fix it. So, you know, there's that. You planning to go to Argentech? Yeah, I am not. Sorry. Any bean planter updates this year? Maybe. I mean, it's on the list. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but it's a possibility. I mean, like, to buy a whole new one, not just update the one we have. Get a spam call. If only I could answer these and do it on the live with you. That would be entertaining, but I can't. It'll pause the live. Hi, Wayne. I know you and your dad mostly take care of the field. Once you harvest the grain, becomes the domain of your Uncle Phil, Jack. No, I mean, Dad's doing tillage right now. I will do tillage after harvest or when we get a chance, or Brock will. Phil will do some occasionally, but he's usually busy messing with the grain and hauling stuff out or whatever. So, no, still Dad and I. How many rows? We got an 8 row. Dad, when are you coming home? That would be one of my kids, I suppose. Probably not for a while. Are you home, honey? Or are you actually asking your dad, who is driving my combine for me? The Sun Farms had a viewer stop once and they put in work driving a semi? Yeah. Don't try that. What are your thoughts on no-till regenerative farming? I have no problem with it. It's more power to the people that can do that. I don't know if I'm a good enough operator to do regenerative farming or that stuff. I think there are some advantages, and I think there are a lot of disadvantages to it. I will say that what we have been doing for 40 plus years is working. We are successful. We are growing better and better crops on a very consistent basis, and what we're doing is absolutely sustainable. Behind on fert spreading? Not really. I have a little bit more that I can do around here. I need to get the tractor back from Berkey. It's still down there on the mower. But we're not really behind. I had most of it done here before we went to Berkey to spread that. And now that we're finally getting some of this corn out, I can start spreading some more of the potash. It's going on corn stalks. Get some more gypsum spread, that kind of stuff. What do you think of planting beans on 20-inch rows? I love the idea of planting beans on 20-inch rows. Our next bean planter will be a 20-inch row bean planter. I'm fairly confident of that. Biggest tractor my boss farm in France. 8R John Deere, a 280 and a 340. Nice. Couldn't make it happen. My wife is not home. You need to go home and check on our project, honey. There are orchards near your farm. There's a few. You get in the west side of Michigan, there's a lot of apples and cherries and vineyards and that kind of stuff. We don't have as many around here, but there's an apple place. There's a few of them around. What happened with the fish farm? That company ran out of money. They couldn't finish the deal because they ran out of money. So technically, I think it's still feasible, but they don't have the money. That's never going to happen. They sold off all their assets. So What chemicals you use? For what? We use lots of different chemicals. How does Jack fit in? I know Brock's farming. Oh, I see. Jack has another uncle. My dad had 10 siblings. There were 7 boys and 3 girls. Jack was a roadway mechanic most of his life, retired out of there about, 15 years ago. And he just tinkers and helps us out when we need it. Mostly mechanical stuff. He doesn't drive tractors too much anymore. Your chance to begin a new live. I hope your tank is full. Drive and don't look back. Okay. You mean to steal the corn in the tank and drive away and use that to start a new life? Gotcha. Make agricultural chemicals for y'all. Okay. Use a lot of Syngenta products. Thoughts on the game Saturday night? Do you think Sparty has a chance? I mean, they got a chance. I'm hoping for he has trouble with the snap type of moment or something, you know? Oh, man. Would make my day. Weekend. Year. Holy crap, it'd make the year, right? Till the end of November, anyway. You don't need to do that. You're young and have a lot in front of. Does corn like potassium? Absolutely, corn likes potassium. Family came to the U.S. from Germany, way back, yeah, Germany and France mostly. What are you harvesting? Corn. We're shelling corn. John Deere 6510, 6430, 6530. Those are all small tractors. 7530, 6130R, 6150R, 7Rs, and the 28Rs. Nice. Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, you make Miravis Neo there, I think, right? That's the plant they make Miravis. Go Jays. I see that the Toronto team is in the World Series. Not particularly a Dodgers fan. However, you Canadians were rude to us at hockey season last winter, so I don't know if I can have a Canadian team win our baseball. That would be unacceptable. No-till beans versus vertical till beans on corn stalks, yield difference. I don't know about much of a yield difference. We think that it helps break the stalks down, lets us get them planted a little bit easier, a little bit earlier, and it is a lot nicer combining. But I've never done a side-by-side yield comparison to give you a good answer there. I'm from Germany. High fructose corn syrup. You spelled syrup wrong there, dude. Demon. Okay. I make a lot. I make an AI for like 30 different products. Got it. Jay's all the way. No. I mean, I was not mean. I was not mean about your Canadian teams. I'm just saying the Canadians were not very nice to us during hockey season, right? You gonna do one by one row harvesting this year? I don't know. I should do that trial again, shouldn't I? Plans to increase grain storage? Not really. We don't really need any more grain storage capability, so we're sitting in pretty good shape. If you could demo a 20-inch row corn head, would you consider doing some corn trials? I would consider it, yes. The issue with 20-inch corn is that I got to figure out how to get my nitrogen on then. I can't side dress it. Hey, come down here and make another pass through this hole, and then we'll dump coming back up like we have been, but you're going to need to cut the next hole to the south farther. Right there. Seed size works best with your planter. Fix an upgrade to a John Deere planter.
You want me to go here or go further?
No, take that one this time. Next time you're down here, go south further.
Okay.
It doesn't like flats. It likes rounds. I wish that it would plant a little bit more consistently across all seed sizes, but I struggle to do a really good job with flats. So try and get rounds. Alright. Bayer Crop Science. Oh, you're working with Bayer. Okay. I'm sure that all of those chemical companies are intermingled with their active ingredients and stuff, but yeah, I don't know if we use much for Bayer chemistry. Look, there's a guest row. See that big white gap? Oh, geez. Come on, planner guy. Guys, my wife thinks I'm number one. She gave me a bunch of medals. Giving Americans diabetes one field at a time. Oh, you mean because of our corn syrup? Hey, man. Corn syrup is delicious. I don't know if you've ever tried it or not, but it's friggin' delicious. What about everyone cheering when Springer got hit in the knee? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a hockey thing? I don't know. I don't follow it that close. Any plans on buying more farming equipment or upgrades to current equipment? I mean, there's ideas, there's plans, but there has to be money too. So we'll see. Use Miravis Top on beans or just Neo? Neo. I just use Neo. We don't have a lot of frog eye up here, so I don't have that Strobe resistant frog eye like they do south farther. Where are you doing this harvesting at? We are in Michigan. Barely, but we're in Michigan, southern Michigan. Good afternoon from Australia. Everyone struggles with flats, I know. So you typically base what you plant on dollar return per acre or something else? Well, there's lots of things that go into it, right? First and foremost is what we are set up to grow. Corn, soybeans, and wheat. We have the grain equipment. We have the field equipment. We have all of the stuff we need to grow those crops. There are some alternatives that we could do. Number two, and probably a bigger factor than that, is what we can sell, what we have a market for. I can't grow, canola here because I can't sell canola here. I can't grow lots of things because I don't have anywhere to sell them, and if I can't sell them, I can't make any money. As far as rotation mix between the crops that we do grow, it's a little bit based on markets. It's mostly based on rotation. I generally find that when everybody else is saying don't plant beans because the bean market is bad, you should probably plant a lot of beans and do the opposite of what the general consensus is. Saw your health problems start, Americans. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no health problems. And once again, corn syrup is delicious, man. Maybe the new planter will plant flats better. Well, the new planter would be a bean planter, not a corn planter. Baseball player. Oh, okay. We're not hiring. Zach, you've pushed some deer into the woods in front of my camera. I just saw a little one go running through on the ends down there, so I'm sure they're around. How's the greasy ground doing? It's not sticking to me. No, it's dried up quite a bit today. It's not even sticking to the tracks anymore, so that's good. Toronto against Seattle in American Championship. I thought Toronto already won that. Oh, maybe that's when the guy got hurt. I don't know. I don't watch that close. Austria. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, that's a different comment. It was Steve that's from Australia. He's the next comment down. So we've got Australia and Austria. Nice. What's the furthest you truck grain to sell? Right now, about 15 miles. We're pretty fortunate. We have hauled some stuff probably 40 miles, 45, something like that. That'd be like if we're up to Albion or down to Leipzig to the ethanol plants. But we haven't done that for a couple of years. Most of it stays much closer. Has your dad made hints about slowing down? I mean, his roles have changed over the last 5 to 10 years, but not really slowing down. He works more hours than I do. Can I say something nasty about John Deere? Not really, no. I like John Deere. Ever harvested a deer with your harvester? I don't think we have. I don't ever remember getting a deer in the head. I know some people have, but I don't think we have. You ever thought about installing a cooling system for the tractor tracks? Like what type of cooling system? I mean, we've talked about different things. Water is a bad idea because it makes them sticky and it'll actually build heat worse. So it's not going to cool them. I know some people that put talc applicators, I've seen one guy that put a talc applicator on to try and put more lubrication in. But that's not really solving the problem either. You need to stop and let the tracks cool down. It's the internal core temperatures that is the problem. You plant soybeans next year? Absolutely, we are going to plant soybeans next year. How much you make a year? Man, that's pretty personal. I'm not telling you how much money I make in a year. I draw a salary out of the farm, so, you know, I get paid just fine. Enjoy your videos from Santa Claus, Indiana. Did you guys know that there is a town in Indiana that is literally called Santa Claus? I did know that. Area shoes doing good. Yeah, so far so good. I did notice right there's a crack, but I'm not sure if that's a crack or just a seam. I don't know. Other than that, it's good. Love grain carton. Yeah, it's all right. Who are you going to sell them to? My soybeans? I'm going to sell them to Eden Farmers Co-op. I'm going to sell them to the Andersons. I'm going to sell them to our local elevators. And then they're going to sell them to local livestock feeders. Or maybe to the crushing facilities that make soybean oil and soybean meal out of them. We use a lot of soybeans in this country. I am absolutely going to grow soybeans next year. Is that Brock running the combine? It is not. It is not Brock. It is my father-in-law. We are breaking in a new combine operator today. It's his first day driving a combine. Really, it's his first day ever driving any piece of ag equipment, at least modern, like what we have. And he's doing a great job. We decided that the combine was the easiest of the 3 jobs that we needed done. And so I'm in the grain cart, which is easier in the field, but much harder when you have to line up to the trucks. And Dad's doing tillage, which I thought would be the easy one, but I don't know if Dad wanted to give up the tillage job. I think he likes working and doing that by himself. I think that's the issue more than anything. Cool the tracks with air. I don't know if that would be effective. Is Morelli waving at me? Is that what that is, honey? You have a subscription with John Deere to operate that tractor? Not to operate the tractor. No, I have a subscription to use... what do I have a subscription? Nothing in here. On a couple of the displays, the better, newer, more modern displays that we put in some of the older tractors, I have a subscription to use auto steer, but not to operate the tractor. Trump wants to import more beef from Argentina. Meanwhile, due to the cost of fertilizer, cattle feed, and fuel costs, U.S. farmers are going bankrupt. Okay, first of all, you can't have it both ways with corn, or with corn price, bean price, and feed cost. You cannot tell me the cattle feed costs are really high right now if the price of corn and price of beans suck. Like, it's one or the other, not both. 2, you're right, fertilizer is expensive. Funny thing is, cows produce manure. That's pretty dang good fertilizer. Fuel costs, they're not as high as they've ever been. Fuel costs are actually down quite a bit, and farmers are not going bankrupt. Secondly, beef prices are like an all-time high. And so the beef farmers complaining, they're complaining because all of a sudden the gravy train and them making oodles of money, it might slow down a little bit. It ain't going to stop. It just might slow down, and I think it's ridiculous. I'm not saying importing beef from Argentina is a great idea, but I'm also like well aware of the fact that we already import a ton of beef into this country. It's not new. Taking part in that $3 billion buyout, it's not a buyout. I don't know what that money is for. That's ARC and PLC payments from last year, I believe. I don't know if we get any of that or not. Maybe. ZFS and Ithaca. We've never hauled there, but that's where a lot of the beans do go. You're right. Flex to the track. That's right. Yep. We're in Michigan, southern Michigan, actually. Yeah, we're still in southern Michigan. We're right on the Ohio-Michigan line. We might be literally driving down the state line right now. You're killing it right now with oil. How many acres do you have? We farm a little over 3,000. It drives itself? No? Yeah, it does. Auto steer. In fact, the combine controls it. As he speeds up and slows down, I speed up and slow down. Newspapers use soybean printer ink. Exactly. Used to get barrels from the Telegram and Adrian before they shut down. Yep, it was Brayson. Brayson's waving the pink highs to me. Using guidance the grain car. Yep, machine sync. You put remote IR temp sensors on the tracks when you rode it so you can monitor temps. So it would be pretty cheap, just a thought. That's a thought, too. I asked the John Deere guy about that when we had our little meeting this spring after we burn up a track. And he said surface temperatures don't really matter. It's the core temperatures. And so he's like, you can test them with an IR thermometer or something, but he couldn't give me a number that was too hot because he said that's not what matters. What matters is the core temp. I'm like, okay. Should I get into farming? If you want to, it's fun, but it's expensive and hard to do. Do you demand American salaries or a moderated salary? I don't know what you mean by that. I get paid a reasonable salary. It would probably be considered low for the number of hours and time and effort and everything that I put into it. But I have several other income streams, so it's not my only source of income. Married into alfalfa farming family in Utah. Nice. What's your advice for someone just getting started or joining a farming family? That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. That's a hard question for me to answer. Joining a farming family is a different scenario than starting on your own, right? Like, they're going to have established ways of doing things, and while new ideas and fresh perspective is always great, you can't come in and rock the boat too much, at least not right away. Don't know that we were going to get this truck full. We only got 26,000 on, so probably not. Beef farmer not complaining. I worried for a while that consumers would stop buying. Yeah, right. That's the other side of this coin. Do you know what cures high prices? High freaking prices. You want to destroy your beef market because we're overcharging, or not overcharging, but the price of beef gets so unattainable that people stop buying. Like, that's a terrible idea. So bringing some foreign beef in, whether that's Canadian or Mexican or Argentinian or whatever, to help moderate that cost and keep your ribeyes from being $25 a pound, or I can buy some reasonably at, $12 a pound, probably not a bad idea. Detroit. Most of Missouri's soybeans are shipped to Cuba. There you go, Cuba. I think importing some beef is not a bad thing, right? You guys plan your next vacation? You should go on the Alaska cruise. I went. It's amazing. Patrick, my wife and I did the Alaska cruise a couple years ago. Let's see. It wasn't this past summer. It was the year before. Is that right? 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago we did a Alaskan cruise. It was a good time. What causes goosenecking in sweet corn? Two things can cause goosenecking in sweet corn, or in any corn. High wind, which blows the crop over, and then it kind of grows back upright. Or, and probably more likely, rootworm pressure, heavy rootworm damage. There's worms in the soil that will eat the roots, and then the plant basically can't support itself, and it falls over, and it has to kind of grow that sideways goosenecked stalk. Are you worried that all your snacks will be gone by the time you get back in the combine? I don't think he's found them yet. The kids rode last night, and I was like, hey, don't eat all my food. They had just had dinner, so. Are you passionate about farming? I would say so, yeah. How does a small farm How does this small farm help makes you manage to buy this equipment? How do we manage to buy this equipment for our small farm? Well, a lot of people wouldn't consider us small. I mean, we're not huge, but we're not small either. We have enough acres to be able to spread that equipment cost out over several years and several acres, which helps. And we've been doing it for 45 years. My dad has. And we didn't have brand new equipment when we started. It's been more of the last 10 to 20 years that we've been able to buy some nice new stuff. And he's earned it because he's been doing it forever. So that's how, I guess. And buying a new combine, would you look at tracks? I would look at tracks, but I don't know that we would buy tracks on a combine. Tracks are $100,000 option. And I don't know if we can justify that. Please stop killing insects. Really? We're going to care about the bugs now? What bugs am I killing? I mean, there are times when I do, but I'm not right now. Is the corn coming in dry still, or are you keeping the wet bin loaded? Well, it is fairly dry. It's about 18% here. I mean, we're keeping the dryer going, but the dryer temperature has turned way down because it was drying too fast. We couldn't keep up with the combine, so damn. From Oregon, from Germany, finished corn and potatoes already. Nice. Integrate thermal sensors into the tracks, double the cost of the tracks, right? Well, John Deere doesn't make the tracks, so soybean market is dead. Our soybean market is not dead, so that's a bummer for you. I'm trying to catch back up to live. I know I'm way behind on the comments. Next comment, have tracks. I don't know. Might flip your beef in the freezer for a profit. There you go. People do strip till with anhydrous. Yes, that is a thing, Alan. Like you can plant right on top of the anhydrous. Our issue is, and you're talking there 20-inch rows, I suppose. One, you'd have to be set up with a 20-inch applicator and everything to do that. And you still have to have some time in there. And we rarely dry out in the spring with enough time to do any kind of strip till or spring anhydrous and then wait a week and go plant it. Like that doesn't happen. Respect from Russia, thank you. Do you live with your dad? No, I don't live with my dad. 80 pounds of bacon before COVID. Just bought bacon again 2 days ago. Wow, that lasted a while. Look forward to every day of your videos. Thank you. Donate your money to the black farmers. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why the black farmers? Why not just farmers? Or why do we have to donate any money to anybody? Can't. I'm not going to get into that. No idea the tracks are that expensive. They are, yes. Ever traveled to Europe? I have not. However, my wife was in Italy a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. What loans? What loans can I get that you can't? I don't take loans anyway, so I don't know what you're talking about. I gave you autism. Oh gosh. Did your mom have too much Tylenol when you were? She was. Yeah. Never mind. Are you farming? Yes. Take out the lane between your house and the farm. We did because we tiled through it and it was rough. We're gonna put it back in, but we got to get the tile lines to settle first. More larger than you or smaller than you in your area? Well, there's more smaller farms, but there are much bigger farms. What if your kids one day demand a house? You think you can build a house nearby? Are you set? Are they set? It's not my responsibility to give my kids a house. They can buy or build their own house. Oh boy, we better go. He's full. Let's give to the Argentina farmers. Ain't Trump a card? He didn't give Drake play to the Argentinian farmers, but you know, whatever. Gravel? No, we're not going to gravel the lane. Absolutely not. It's going to be grass. This is a semi-permanent lane. It's not permanent. Until my kids are old enough to go down the road with their stuff instead of through the field. Are you a farmer? Yes. How's the 9R do? Any issues with the emissions? I haven't driven it very much this fall. Yeah, he got real close to full there. But I think it's doing okay. Any of your uncles have kids or grandkids or interested in farm or helping? You're the only one in your generation. I am the only one in my generation, yes. I have 3 kids. Where are you located? We're in southern Michigan. I didn't blank any comments, but yeah, I mean, yeah. He did not cab corn it. That was as close as he has gotten. And that was my fault for not paying attention and being there faster. Do you insure all your crops? Yes, we do. We have crop insurance on all our crops. Please don't run over any animals. Well, we try not to, but if they're in the way, they're in the way. No, most of the animals are pretty fast, so they don't like big, loud, scary equipment, and they run away from us. Are you hiring? We are not. New 108 day or the old one? New one. That's what this is. This is 08U00. It's really good. Or humans. We won't run over any humans. However, they should not be out in the field. Skipped mine when reading them. I read it. Picking beans and cotton in northeast North Carolina. Nice. Corn looks short. Nah, this corn's not too short. The variety we were in yesterday was much shorter. How many acres are left in the field? 42. We won't get it done tonight. What causes the tassel to produce an ear? There's a couple of things that can cause that. Sometimes it's just a genetic mutation defect in that particular seed for whatever reason. It could be a response to some stress or something early in the season. If you get dirt or water in the whorl of the plant, if it floods or something, sometimes that happens. If it gets damaged by some wildlife, sometimes that happens. It's not real common. I mean, you can find them, but it's not like it's a common thing all over the field. So. Corn harvest is going well, Lucas. We're kind of just getting rolling with it. We're having a good day today, but we got a long ways to go yet. Stock hours worn down are still good for a while. They are definitely getting some wear. We shifted them over. I don't know if it was last year after harvest or the year before that, but we shifted them over like 2 inches so that it wears in a different spot on the stomper, and that seems to be helping. They do a good job. I like them. Yes, it's corn. Is this Monsanto corn? Monsanto is not a company. They have not existed since 2017. It is not Monsanto corn. Who's in the combine? We are training a new combine driver today. It's my father-in-law. So it's kind of his first day operating equipment and working here, and he's running the combine. Yield per acre, this field is at up to 213 and climbing. This is good corn. How do you survive in the winter with cold and no sun? Some days it gets long. Picked corn a month or more ago. We plant corn end of March. Okay. How does it harvest? Does it separate the corn and the maize, or does it bunch it together? I'm clueless. Really hard for me to explain, but essentially it's bringing the crop in through the head right there. Gets taken up into the combine through the feeder house. Oh, that's not going to work. And then it goes through what we call a rotor. It is basically some threshing elements or like teeth that grind the corn against a concave, a grate that is underneath this rotating drum, and it grinds the corn off of the cob, the kernels off the cob, and then all the small pieces kind of fall down through that, where it falls onto a screen that vibrates, and it has a fan blowing air up through it, and the grain falls down because it's heavy. All the other stuff goes through the back of the combine and out the back, essentially. Short because it's not for silage. I mean, that's just the variety. It's the tops are starting to break over in it because we've had a lot of wind. Pretty good north of Worthington, Minnesota. Nice. Got here late. Who's in the combine? My father-in-law. What's the corn used for? Mostly livestock feed. Could go to ethanol. Could be some food production. There's lots of different uses for corn. Okay, we're going to get our monitor set up. He took the blue Volvo, so we'll empty that truck, switch to the gray Volvo. Go. Field average is around 213 right now. Why not put your belief in the strength of your insecticides? Why not crop insurance? You better stock on some seed or funds, different projects. Well, there's more to growing a crop than just controlling the insects. Weather is a huge factor, man. Weather's a massive factor. That's why we have the crop insurance. I've already said that it's not Monsanto corn. Is this the GMO corn? It is GMO corn, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Do you harvest your own seeds from the best of the crop to use for next season? No, we do not. One, that's illegal. Two, corn is a hybrid. You cannot plant this corn and get a good crop from it. It will grow, but it will be a weak, spindly crop that will be subject to all kinds of diseases and will not produce very good yields or ears. It just won't. You have to have hybrid corn. Like, that was figured out 100 years ago almost. 90 years ago, I guess. Would you be up for some riders? They can, I guess. I don't know how long we're going to be out here. Kind of depends on how long your dad wants to work. Is that an old combine? It's a 2021 model, so it's not real old. Iowa farmers are really worked up about the price of beans. They got the attention of Senator Grassley. It's on the news a lot. Worse than the 80s farm crisis, they say. Yeah, they're I disagree with that. I don't think the price of beans is that bad. It is flat, even a little bit higher now than it was a year ago today. So the problem is more that our inputs are more expensive. It is not the price of the grain that's the problem. It's the price of the inputs. Would you ever grow anything other than wheat, corn, and soybeans? Not at scale, probably. And I won't say no, but I don't know what it would be or when it would happen or how it would happen. We'd have to have a market for it. Corn combine. Ears get picked off the stalks at the head, through the machine, takes the kernels off the cob, then separates the kernels from the thing. Yeah, something like that. Is it really important? No, it's not really important. It's nice for record-keeping stuff. It doesn't matter that much. I love the Libra scale, Libra cart system. It's fantastic. You can do as much or as little as you want. Like we tell it what field we're in, so it keeps track of every field separately. What truck we're going into. We don't worry about what bin it's going into because that doesn't matter at all. But when we look at the reports at the end of the year, Phil likes to match them up with his stuff that he's bringing in, that he records when he's dumping the trucks, and so we try and keep the truckloads separate. Doesn't always happen, but at least keeping the fields separate is important for us. Can't save the state. Ever get paid by insurance? Yeah, we collect on crop insurance sometimes. What means hybrid? A hybrid is a cross between two parent lines. So like you're a hybrid of your parents, right? You have a mom and a dad, and their chromosomes and genetics merge together to create an offspring. This corn being self-pollinated out here, because the pollen from this plant, all of these plants are genetically identical. So even if pollen from its neighbor pollinates it, it's still a genetically identical plant. And so just like how when humans have inbreeding, that causes genetic mutations and, problems, corn and plants would be the same thing. Some plants. And so what they do is take two separate inbred parent lines and they cross them. They use the pollen from the male rows to pollinate the ears from the female rows, and then you harvest that offspring, and that is the seed corn that we plant. And it's much, much more vigorous and productive than inbred corn lines. Where do you take your corn? Most of ours goes to Eden Farmers Co-op, local elevator here in close to where we live. We do haul some directly to a livestock farm or a guy that grinds feed for a livestock farm, I guess. So there's lots of places. We do not have any livestock. Ever thought about planting white corn? Nope, I don't have a market for it. 680 was a 2014. See your loading truck on the road. Looks like it's wet. Yeah, we always load on that road. It's a little side road that has very little traffic, and we can get the trucks off the road pretty good. We could get the trucks in the field if we needed to right now, but it's a little greasy. Gotten better today than it was yesterday. Harvest is going well, Kate. We got a long ways to go in corn yet, but we're making progress. Figured out the issue with the oil burning. No, we never really figured anything out. It kind of it's not as bad as it was when it was new. So, brand of corn. This is Golden Harvest. 08U00 is the variety. Farming has changed a lot since I was raised on South Carolina 80s and 90s. Yes, it has. Horse John Deere. Okay. How many acres left? We might be under 1,000 now. When I started the day, we had over 1,000 to go, but we might be under 1,000 at this point. So, 2012 was when the S Series combines came out. Yes, I think. But yeah, ours was a 14 model. The tire sealant work in the dual. It did. It did work. Do any farmers not using GMO corn? I do not know of any. There are some around, some because of seed costs, some because maybe they're getting a premium. I don't think that's very much the case anymore anywhere. But yeah, I don't know of any. Is Berkey done? Well, the harvest is done. We got some tillage to do down there yet. That's a lot. Yeah, we got a ways to go. How often do y'all trade combines? We trade combines about every 7 or 8 years. So we'll run one for 7, 8 years and then get a new one. Howdy from Britain. Oh, he's about full. So you can see the little flashing lights up there. That tells me that he's at least 3/4 of the way full. But I can see over here on my display, that says 80%. And if you look in the little windows on the corner up there, yeah, I would say it's every bit of 80%. We best be hurrying. How many hours on the 8RX? We are pushing 1,500. It's a sad, sad deal. She's not new anymore. But that was to be expected. This is our 4th full season with this tractor. We've been putting right at 400 hours a year on. And so we should be at 1,600 hours at the end of harvest here. Windows are full. We're good. What's the lowest population you plant for corn? So this year I kind of upped everything. Kind of had to do with some seed company stuff where we got to buy corn by the acre instead of by the bag, so my population didn't matter from a seed cost standpoint, so I planted everything a little thicker. But typically I'll go anywhere from like 28 to 36,000. Can you tell me where you're at? We're right behind the farm. We're like, go down the lane or come around Pittsford Road if you want. Counter at 18. Any big bucks this fall? We've seen a few deer. I don't know if anything's super big, but they're around. It is not wheat. It is corn. Good evening from Michigan. Well, hi, James. I am still in Michigan, I think. I'll show you the state line when we get up here. Yeah, we're definitely in Michigan on this one. Ground looks a little wet. Yeah, a little bit. We've had about 1.25 inches of rain since Sunday, so it's mud sticking to the tires a little bit. Less so today than it was yesterday, so it's not too bad out here. Rained out in Cass County, Michigan to Lake Michigan. 1.5 inches last week, another 1.5 inches lake effective over the week. Maybe Sunday we can be back at it. Oh, bummer. Yeah, we haven't had that much. Is it for eating or for fuel? Well, it can go to whatever it needs to be used for. Whoever's willing to pay the most for it. Most of it's going to go to livestock feed. Some of it will probably go to ethanol production. If a food processor wanted to buy it to make corn starch, corn flour, corn meal, corn oil, Doritos, Tostitos, whatever, it can certainly be used for that. My gauge shows 2 inches of rain in Adrian, cold rain. Yeah, we haven't had that much. Set your operations center is your amenities. Oh, yeah. So she can easily find you. Yeah, I should set her up with her own op center account, right? She can see us out a back window, so we're not hard to find. But do you have to deal with rodents or birds often? I mean, if you count woodchucks as a rodent, which I guess they are, they're the worst problem of those. But no, not really. We don't deal with bird damage too much. Love to see your father in the kitchen on baking bakers. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. That's probably not going to happen. How did you start out? Well, I grew up with it. I grew up on the farm here, and so kind of had the opportunity to come back and join it after I was out of college for a couple of years. So I cut through a corner wheat field one time and lost my iPhone. Bummer. 6th gen farm family, did some organic last season, not certain this year, by the way. He struck out on his own this year, kind of. Yeah, I did see that they were doing some organic stuff. I don't know anymore either, but this whole striking out on your own or doing your own farming thing is, I get it. I understand why they do it and how they're set up. It's just not how our farm is set up. And I'm thankful for that every day, that we are not set up where Dad has his share of farm acres and my uncle has his share, and I have to come in and try and find my own acres and buy my own equipment and do it all on my own kind of thing. Like, we're set up as a corporation. I just have to buy stock into the entity, into the operating side of the business, and that's a much easier thing. It's much better for us to all work together for one common goal, one common farm, one common checkbook, and take a paycheck from that entity rather than trying to find our own acres and do our own thing. And I don't know. That's just how I like it. Greetings from Ireland. What kind of compound is that? What do you mean by compound? Combine? It's a John Deere S780. I think your dad loves the 9R, keeping it the family. Yeah, he does like running that 9R. Did you ever get in big trouble when you were younger? I don't know if I ever got in big trouble. I got in trouble my fair share, I guess. I was a pretty good kid, though. I had a lot of freedom, and I earned it. When it cuts, where does it go? Well, most of the plant goes down through the bottom of the head and is just on the ground here, but the grain goes into the combine, into the grain tank up on the top, and then he unloads it into here. And then we put it into a semi-truck. Oh, from Saskatchewan. Cornhead performing better since doing the rebuild last year. I mean, it's working good. I don't know that it was really in too much trouble last year. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit our muffler. Raise that auger up. Oh, she's not home. No wonder you don't know where we're at. Okay, that makes sense. Is it good pay? I get paid well. Who's your highest buyer? Whoever we sell it to. We're in the USA. Growing canola over wheat. We grew wheat up to this year. The price isn't worth it. The yield test rate was so bad we couldn't grow wheat. Yeah, I understand that, but I have nowhere to sell canola. Like, I don't have a market for that. I have some buddies that live about an hour north here, and they grew some canola, and they had to truck it to Canada to get rid of it, from what I understand. So, like, no, I have not considered growing canola. Anna update, I think she's doing well. I haven't talked to her this week too much. All right, that one's full. Come on. Waiting for it to finish recording. Oh, there it went. Sometimes it takes a second. It's sensing the loss in weight. When it stops losing weight, then it records. So, you've seen the videos of guys cutting down corn with 25-foot auger grain platforms. I mean, I haven't seen any videos of that. I know people do it. It's a thing to do, but it works. Do you experiment with the brand of seed or stick to one thing? Well, I am a dealer for the seed company that we use, so I do a lot of plot work and trial work and stuff with their varieties. I don't do a lot with competitive stuff and with other brands because anytime I've tried that in the past, it hasn't worked out well for me on the farm side. But like I've had side by sides and stuff, and the brand that I sell always seems to do really well, and so it just doesn't pay for me to buy seed from somebody else, pay more money for it generally, and not get paid to sell it. So I don't do that. We're not in Texas. We're in Michigan. Oh, I forgot to show you the state line marker. Oh well. Corn's yielding pretty well. So the corn was pretty well made, or at least a big portion of it was made before it got too dry. So we're up to a 214 average in this field. That's pretty good. We will take that. Adjustable auger tip is worth the money 100%. Okay, the next combine will have one. I'm probably not going to pay to upgrade this combine. Grow weed. No, that ain't going to happen. What do you do with the grain? We sell it. Well, we take it back to our grain system over there, and we dry it, and we store it, and then we sell it. Phil thought any more about the power tarp, maybe a Christmas present. I don't know. We haven't talked about it. How's the tracks? Tracks are awesome, except for on the road. Do you see your kids growing up and buying shares into the farm? Yeah, I mean, somehow, some way, I would imagine that they're going to want to farm. I'm not going to force it on them. If they want to, great. But it makes it an easy way for us to transition it into that to them. And there's ways of, compensating them from sweat equity and just, gifting some shares of stock or something in order to get them an ownership percentage, because you can't expect somebody to work for low wages and then still be able to buy into a multi-million-dollar operation. It just doesn't work that way. But yeah, we can make that happen. We grow it for Purdue and store it, then they truck it to Kentucky. Do you grow actual corn? Yeah, this is corn. Kind of John Deere. I am in an 8RX 370. Oh, Purdue for chickens. You said Purdue. I thought you meant the school. No, you meant the chicken Purdue. Got it. Fields that get chopped, how do they replace the lost organic matter? Well, generally, if you're chopping corn, it's because you're a livestock farmer. And if you're a livestock farmer, you've probably got manure to put back on those fields. So that's how. How's the corn yielding? It's decent. It's decent. You try Lemkin machines. I've never used any Lemkin anything. I've seen some, but I don't even know where to buy one from around here. I don't know who a dealer would be or what they have that I would like. How about popcorn? Yeah, popcorn would be an option, but you, again, have to have a market for it. There's quite a bit of popcorn grown in Indiana, but it's a little ways from here. So how much debt are you in? Some, I don't know. Not that much. Personally or farm-wise. Either way, it's not that much. Doesn't matter. Have a great night, neighbor. Hope you chase a big one in the woods in the morning. I'll do my best, bud. Are you out there now? No, probably not. He hunts those woods over there. He wants us to scare the deer out for him. What's the moisture? It's about 18%. Not too bad. How much does ethanol and gasoline affect corn price? Well, the ethanol market's been fairly stable and stagnant for the last 5 to 10 years, right? Once we got up to a certain blend level to replace the MTBE that was leaching into the drinking water, because ethanol is much cleaner and better, the demand hasn't really risen or fallen much. And so if all of a sudden we stopped using ethanol in our gas, that would reduce some demand and the corn price would drop. Also, your gas prices would go up quite a bit. So it's a little bit of both there. Aren't all farmers in tons of debt? No, not really. Especially the farmers that are established and have been doing it for 45 years, like my dad. And you remember that whole farm corporation thing where it's not all us as an individual? So no, we are not all in a ton of debt. There's more. This is so okay. I'm gonna fall way behind in this chat again, but that's okay. People like to talk about, the 80s and the farm crisis and comparing today to the 80s and how terrible the farm economy was then and stuff. You know what the difference is? The difference is the amount of equity and cash that farmers have. All these high land prices that we hear about, there was some ground that sold for $10,000 an acre around here and stuff. Yeah, that's because the farmers have cash. You don't get to pay $10,000 an acre for ground and finance the whole thing. You got to put at least 20% down. So if you buy $1.5 million worth of ground and you got to put 20% down on that, well, that's what, $300,000 that you got to have in cash minimum. And most of these guys aren't financing 100 or 80%. They're paying 50% in cash. And so that's a big difference between the 80s and now, is we're not nearly as leveraged. All right. Think you can manage a way where you buy more land in a different part of the state too? Let's say the company is profitable. You think scaling is an option besides of collecting profit? Well, I mean, we do buy land. In fact, we're in process of buying a farm right now. I mean, it happens now and then. It's not necessarily a scaling thing as much as a security thing and an investment thing. If you own the ground, you control it. If you own the ground, you get to farm it. And I don't know that we want to spread out much more than we already are, but yeah, we certainly have the opportunity to buy more ground. Demoed an 8RX and it broke, only went 6 miles an hour. Well, what broke? I mean, things break. Record high beef prices. I'll be back after the story is over. Okay. Oh, watching your live, getting the combine switch going. Oh, nice. I like Argentina beef. I mean, beef is beef, right? No, that's not true. Beef is not beef. There is definitely differences in beef. Done before Thanksgiving? I hope so. We should be, yes. Yes. How much DEF do you use per field? I mean, that depends on the size of the field and everything. I have no idea how much DEF we use per field. We don't have a meter on our DEF pump, so it's hard to know exactly how much you put in the combine. It's a minor thing. DEF isn't a big deal. Expense-wise, at least. Like Brazilian soybeans, do you? Soybeans are soybeans, so. You consider debt persistent or easy to erase? Some argue it's an option, a tool, unless it can be managed. Well, it is a tool. Not easy to erase. I wouldn't say it's easy to get rid of all your debt. Is it possible to farm without any debt, especially if after you've been established for a long time? Yeah, sure it is. But like that combine, right? Like we still owe some on that combine. But it's kind of an expense that we have decided that we are always going to have a combine payment. It is going to cost us money to harvest a crop, whether we were to try and hire a custom harvester or we were going to buy a combine to use ourselves, or we kept this combine for 20 years and tried to use it. You still have massive repair bills and wear parts and all that kind of stuff. It's going to cost us to harvest a crop no matter how we do it. And so we have basically allocated so much per acre for harvest cost, and we can say, as long as we can, make our combine payment for this amount, we can buy a combine when we need one. And so that's why we're on that 7 to 8 year combine rotation, because it's generally a 7-year note to buy a combine on, and after we pay one off, we trade it and buy another one. What happened to the demand for food when 800 billion in food stamps went to the rich? What? I don't know. People still got to eat, right? How do you think farming is going to change in the next years? Automation. It's going to change with the technology and the automation. It's going to be drastic. Yeah, it's kind of breaking news, and that's all you're going to hear about it for now. And it's not new. It's the farm that we already have. Oh, it's probably said too much already there. Those cuts did not hurt American farmers. Nope. Fields, farms, I don't know. So the way that John Deere organizes stuff, I'll just show you this here. They set things up with what we call the client farm field tree, right? So the client is Borderview Farms, the farm is Farm 1, the home farm, and the field, this one is 1-5, the backfield, right? So we have Borderview Farms that encompasses all of the farms and all of the fields that we do. The farm, this is the home farm. So this encompasses all of the fields that are part of the home farm. And then field is 1-5. That's the one we're in now. I think you might have some riders there, Papa.
Okay.
And so that's how I kind of differentiate client, farm, field, or farms and fields. What's the plan for the sprayer? See and spray, expensive, but would it pencil? I do not think see and spray would pencil. I suppose it is possible, but I do not think it's worth it in the way that we farm. And so we'll see. All right, we got to pick up some kids here. Looks like. What time is it? 6:44. All right. Hey! One of you's got to come with me. Wait. Come here and talk to me.
What's my sticks?
Come here and talk to me.
What's my gift to see away?
No.
No, it's this.
Why do we both just want to ride with Papa? What's wrong with me?
I haven't seen Papa.
What's wrong with me?
No.
Okay.
I saw three.
Whoa,
sides.
come here.
I saw three sides.
Nice.
1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Brayson got to ride with me first yesterday, correct? So you get to ride with me first tonight. Brayson gets to go with Papa, and then we will switch.
And then we'll switch again.
3 rounds.
No, it's okay.
Okay? Hi, Rated Girl. How are you? Mwah.
I don't know.
Can I not take her?
She really
Do you-
wanted to go with somebody.
Do you want to ride for a round with her and then take her, or no?
Can we ride with Daddy for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should.
Okay. Cab's going to get crowded. That's for my microphone. You want to be on the YouTube video today, Rylan? All right. Mom's coming with us. She's going to come one round with us with Rayleigh, and then she's going to try and take Rayleigh home. You can sit with me if you want. You don't have to climb down there. Okay. Cab got crowded.
Here, let me get.
You're okay, sis? Whoa, what happened to your fingers? Oh. Mama is.
Whoa. Here. You're good.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go.
This is fun. Is that what you said?
Here, Rylan. Hold the phone. Show them what's going on. You can flip the camera if you want.
What's going on?
What do you mean you don't know what's going on? Have you been home? All right, we'll get her unloaded here. All right, we're going to miss a bunch of questions. I apologize, but we're jumping down to live because I don't want to be way behind.
This is fun. Yeah.
I bet Papa can't figure out how to turn the lights on. We're going to have to tell him.
Maybe sounding fun.
I think he's doing all right. We'll ask Brayson when he gets out. I asked him 5 o'clock, I asked him how long he wanted to run. He said, oh, I don't care. I said, don't say that. You'll be here after dark. I didn't know if he wanted to quit at 5 or not. But
Mom said he wouldn't care. I don't know.
I'm not going to work him real late here, but he's doing a good job.
Coming back tomorrow.
I don't know. I haven't asked him yet. We're going to see how today goes. I would like to have him if he will.
Rock's quitting.
Brock's not quitting.
Mom, he looks like
All right. Going back forward.
Can I see you?
Can you see?
That was kind of different.
It's kind of different. Yeah, I suppose. All right, where are we at with questions?
Read them to you.
No.
No.
Hey, look, I see your car.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm dropping it.
Dad, we're gonna go in there and then.
Family time on a Friday evening. That's right. Sorry, I don't know how to say her name, but spelling it would kill me. Rayleigh, what's your name?
Alright.
Rayleigh. Wait. Wait. Hold this, Rylan. I don't think they can hear you.
Spell it, you have to
I don't think they
say
can
it
hear you.
loud.
Hold on. Hold on.
Here you go. Now stop being in here.
Tell them.
Maraye, Morelia.
That's right.
Perfect. High five.
Why didn't he have that out?
This is a microphone so they can hear you.
Yep. We hear better.
All right, Rylan.
Into that.
We got to turn our lights on. Hopefully the farm is still there for your kids. I give it 50-50. Okay, Ryan. Thanks for the optimism. Jeez. How does it feel to be married to a TikTok celebrity?
Oh.
Wrong button.
Wonderful.
That one. Other one next to it. That one. There you go.
I don't know. Has anybody noticed or recognized you from TikTok? Only YouTube.
Mostly YouTube.
Yeah.
But I haven't been out in public much since the whole TikTok stuff.
You gotta
Who's
go to a
driving?
farm
I
show.
mean, we're all just kind of in here. It's just going.
Yeah, we're not getting any corn.
Not right now. We gotta wait for Papa to turn around.
Papa.
Hold on.
Can you believe Papa is driving the combine?
What do you have right there?
Just leave it. We trade combines every 5 years due to putting 5,000+ acres on ours a year. Yeah, we don't put that many acres on a year, so we don't have to trade that often. All right, let's see if Papa can find the light switch. You find the light switch in there yet? Ground speed automation in the US 7 is pretty awesome.
No, not yet.
It's on the turn signal. I think it's the outside dial. You got to turn it all the way. Yeah.
Oh, you get it?
Almost. Almost. Keep turning it.
Keep running.
There you go.
There. There you go, Papa.
How often do you put the boys in control of the tractor of the
Papa
combine?
did it.
They will run it when I'm with them a little bit, but not by themselves too much. At all yet. I think the sound was better before you got the
Drive
mic.
this for you right now.
Oh, no, I think the sound was good, at least when I was listening.
She
before.
might be
Less-
meaning the second mic. I don't know.
Mom, you
The
go.
problem is I got this one over here for me, and you wouldn't be able to hear them at all.
Oh.
The,
First frost last night. Nice. We didn't get that
there's less background noise, which is nice.
right. Papa Maddie's dead. Yep.
Hello, everybody.
My father-in-law. Hey, don't touch it. Don't touch it. That'll make noise.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna wait here. All right. We need to. The entertainment is now in the cab, so we need
Oh,
to move
goodness.
move the camera back to where you can see in the cab.
You think we're entertaining?
There we go.
Yeah.
I get to eat your food.
Of course you do.
Everybody.
How was school today?
Good. I did well.
Tell me you got an award.
You got an award for the best state test taker?
No.
No. Oh. Give Rayleigh some.
Oops.
This is why you're not allowed to have my food.
What?
You drop it and spill it everywhere.
No, there's not one crumb on the ground. I got all A's and B's already.
You got all A's and B's honor roll for the first semester or
Yep.
first quarter or whatever they call it. Awesome, dude! I'm so proud of you. Everybody, tell Ryan how proud we are of him. All A and B honor roll.
Clap for him. Say,
Yay,
Riley.
brother! Oh, they want to know how Italy was.
Amazing.
Somebody else was asking earlier.
Yeah, so good. I'd totally go back. I got to get this one to go.
Now I can't see the windows anymore because the lights are on. Way to go, Rylan.
I think we should go to Ireland. I think you can see some
that it?
farmland there. People
Sheep.
speak English. Sheep? Do you like sheep?
I agree the background noise is better. I'm more talking about you and your daily videos we're enjoying. Oh, you know, I've noticed that too, editing. For some reason, the mic isn't great for the daily videos, but I think it's much better for the lives here. So, I don't know. I use it some. It's mostly when I'm doing a live stream and I already have it on, and then I want to film something. It's already plugged in, so I just keep using it, but I don't use it that much. What do I do during the winter and off season? We do maintenance. We put the combine in the shop, go through it, do a ton of maintenance, put the grain cart, or not the grain cart, the tractors all through, change the engine oils, filters, cleaning, any kind of wear parts or anything that's broken through the year that we've been like, we'll fix it this winter. We try and remember to fix those things.
You mean the F12?
Well, when we're done with all the important stuff, we may work on the F12. Go to Scotland, watching from Oklahoma and the
Ooh,
UK.
Scotland. Yeah, we could do that.
Nighttime, it's getting nighttime.
San Francisco.
Future farm manager with those marks, that's right. Go Dodgers. I can say go Dodgers. Alright.
We need to get dropped.
We'll catch him. He's going to be full pretty quick. We better hurry and catch up. Oh. Alright. Family is amazing. You're doing it right. Thanks for all your videos. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. Field running for good grades and cash.
Field running. You gonna start running again, bud?
Farmers
Too
in
tired?
Europe have a real struggle right now with the chickens. The farmers had the same problem in the U.S. I think it's bird flu. We have been through that, yes. I think we're mostly over bird flu stuff in the U.S. I haven't heard much about it for a while, but yeah, we went through that a year ago or two. No, we're not doing it.
Why? Why?
Because I'm not stopping to let you in and out. We got too many people. Are you driving or is it AI? I don't know if it's AI, but it's auto steer. The combine is controlling the tractor. We were using GPS, so we are not controlling our driving or the speed right now. Proud of you, bud, they said. How's the pumpkin crop?
I mean, we didn't have our best year, but I don't. Nathan helped me with. What'd you spray?
Oh, we sprayed a little insecticide and some fungicide on it.
I did not do great watering. I didn't do well hardening off the plants.
Oh no! You crashed. Hold on, I'll fix you.
The fact that we didn't have much rain didn't help us either, but we still got a good amount.
Yeah, you did fine.
I mean, our house is well decorated. We got to decorate some other people's houses too, and
Crop rotation is important.
yes, we learned that crop rotation is very important. We're gonna try some more varieties next year. Nathan may help us save some seed, and we'll see what we get. But we got some cool stuff, didn't we, Rylan? You like some of our pumpkins?
Oh, sis, you dropped one.
No.
I bet we probably had half the amount of pumpkins that I did last year.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But I was trying to plant less of the small pumpkins and more big ones. Like I got some good stackers and
Patrick just got back from an Alaskan cruise and he told us we should go on one.
yeah, I did enjoy our
did that.
Alaskan cruise.
We're growing corn here. When are you going to the anti-tractor back together and running? When I have time. I'm hoping we make some progress on it this winter. I'd love to get the engine back. It's only been 3 years?
I don't know.
I think it's been 3 years.
That's terrible.
So-
No, I bet it's just 2.
2 this winter? No, I think it's 3 this winter.
No, I think it's 2.
Pretty sure it's 3. Still liking the 360 rain? I am. We'll find out more when we get up there to harvest the corn. But yeah, I think it's working. Good morning. Shout out from the Philippines. Thank you.
Wow.
Is it difficult as a farmer or is it awesome? It's both. It's awesome. But yeah, it's hard. There's long hours. But then I get to have my whole family in the cab with me. Except for
You
the one
should take a
punk.
selfie.
I can't. I'm live
Who's the plum?
streaming.
Reason.
Jason.
He wanted to go see Papa.
We painted a pumpkin at Frankenstein. I assume you mean
No.
Frankenmuth? Did you paint a
Yes.
pumpkin?
And what special things did you use to paint pumpkins? Not just paint. Fingernail polish, huh? You got a really cool looking pumpkin with some
Wow.
fingernail polish.
Is the land you are in the process of buying land that was on auction you talked about a month or two ago? No, it is not. Looks like you have a full house in the tractor cab. Love your videos. We do have a full house.
You have a pool. Can I see?
No.
How many years together, honey?
So we have been married for almost 11.
Yep.
We met in August of 13, so 12 years.
I'm talking to you, Dad.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to be kind of quiet though, because
Okay.
all right. You get married in 2 weeks. Congrats. That's awesome. We have not picked the irrigated corn. I'm hoping to get up there next week. Let's see. How's it going? It's going well.
You like those?
Like, do you own the entire land, a bungalow in the middle of it? What? No. Why is there no purple beans in the market? Only for self-gardening. Farmers don't like them. Well, soybeans aren't purple. I don't know. There's lots of dry beans, or what we would call edible beans, that are grown, but yeah, we don't grow those here, and I couldn't tell you all the different kinds. I know there's, navy and pintos and black beans and kidney beans and lima beans and cranberry beans, and there's lots and lots of different kinds of them. All right, are you ready to go, Rayleigh?
No.
How about Mama?
No.
I'm good.
Okay.
Is that bad 3 rounds?
It's been 1 round, dude.
Oh, are they switching
That's
then?
the deal. 3
Oh,
rounds, and then
okay.
they get to switch. Does Amy miss Papa? He's been working all day.
She's fine.
Glad to have him out of the house.
So what are you gonna do? She's like, whatever I want.
Yep. Maddie, are you still at the dealership?
Yes.
What dealership?
Subscribe to
Brian
Mike.
Ford.
You guys are awesome, sweet and awesome. Thank you. I have no idea what that says, Marcelio.
I can read it for you.
You can read Spanish? I think it's Spanish. I guess I don't even
Translate.
know if it's Spanish.
Ooh, I learned some Italian.
You did?
Yeah.
You haven't tried to seduce me in Italian yet.
Sorry, I don't know
Come
any
on.
words like that. Bonjour, no.
That's French.
No, it's not. Bonjour is French. Bonjour, no, is Italian.
Same
That's
thing.
what people say. No, it's not. I mean, I guess they both mean hello, but
Why is my...
oh, what does that mean? What did the different colored buttons mean?
I don't know. I don't
Blue,
know why one of them is
green?
blue or one of them is not. You guys can still hear us okay, right?
None of them are green.
I know, it's supposed to be blue, but they're not.
There they are.
You mean they're supposed to be?
Well, there's
green?
supposed to be 2 blue lights here.
There's
It says they can still hear us. I'm gonna unplug this and plug it back in.
Maybe it's battery.
There, now there's 2 blue lights. I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. They can still hear us.
Did you tell Papa how to count rows? So.
Auto steer, it's all auto steer.
Oh.
I got the auto path set up so all the paths are predetermined for him, end rows and all, and he doesn't have to do anything.
He doesn't have to have a row of shame.
He should not have a row of shame.
He does not have to turn.
The slowest part, no, he has to turn, but the slowest part for him of picking stuff up was figuring out how to make the turns and get lined up right.
Mama.
Once
Yeah,
he got
that's
that
probably
figured
kinda
out,
hard, right?
it's just, it takes time to understand it.
Yeah.
Mama.
What?
Still working good on it. All right, good. I don't know why there was only 1 light on the receiver and I'm using 2 mics, so I thought there should
Why
be
are you
2, but
poking me?
maybe not.
Maybe I should do it to you.
My mom has
Good morning from Indonesia.
Yeah.
This is insane. The reach of YouTube is mind-boggling. You know what?
No way.
I'm poking
Who
it.
wants to be poked in the face?
Huh?
Stop poking me. I'm gonna poke
Oh,
you.
we're gonna need to film some for YouTube tomorrow.
Oh.
We got the GoPro. We're gonna get it out.
Whoa. Hey, be
Rayleigh,
nice.
what are you doing?
Don't hurt
Poking.
people.
Don't poke people.
Poke, poke, poke. Poke, 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 poke.
I just
All right, guys, we are still in the middle of a YouTube live stream here. Say hi to yourselves. And it's gotten dark on us.
tell the camera.
It's
hi.
going pretty well here. Father-in-law is still running the combine.
Hi, everybody.
Doing great. I don't know how much longer he's going to want to work, but as you can hear, we've got some riders. So we've got,
I know how you're
my
doing.
wife and daughter
Oh,
and one of our kids in here. She's very charismatic.
Yes.
The other one is in the combine with Papa there. So yeah, it's going well. Figured I better update you guys before we're too far into this. What are we at? Well, we're at an hour and 41 on the
I
live
love
stream.
Papa so much, but I want to talk to him.
It's been a while. You want to talk to Papa? So anyway, we're going to keep rolling here. I don't know how much longer we're going to work. It's about 7 o'clock now. I would say within the hour we'll be shutting her down for the night. But we've had a great day. We're doing really well.
What, sister?
I don't want them. You ate that whole thing?
Is that like
This is why I
other?
don't like kids coming in my tractors. They eat all my food.
Let me see you. Do you know
What?
where it is?
No, I don't know where the lid is. You took the lid, not me. Ah, jeez. Give it to me.
Is it like you're in a parallel universe?
4 chips left.
When?
There's 3 chips left.
No, there are 2 chips left.
What? It's all right. We'll get my Lay's stacks out of the pantry and bring them tomorrow. All right.
Those are gonna be gone.
Great live stream.
Right.
Thank you.
How many shake.
All right, you're done, dude.
You're so
You're out.
Who is it? Move. What happened?
There's people saying not nice stuff.
How'd you ban them? No, I could sit right there. What if he's one of the people who watches your YouTube videos?
He ate the lid. Yeah.
No, Mike.
I did it.
Ready? No, you were ready. Or Mama.
Oh, are you sleepy? Cuddles.
Hey, we're having them. Is that what you mean? Sky. Her like to fly. Is the sky? Her like to fly.
Thank you, Evan. I appreciate that.
Everybody like to fly.
Man.
And I get about 10 fly like jump and fly. Jump and me fly. Jump and me fly. I jump. It makes me fly. Oh.
Hello from Australia. Hello.
Yeah.
Are you guys in? Does that say farm or fam? Farm. Are you guys in farm? I mean, yeah, we're in a tractor. We're running rain cart together as a family.
You breathing?
Yeah. And where is me? No, put 2 stars.
Why?
One person. One person. Is he real?
Tomorrow's plans, we're gonna shell corn.
Is he brace?
We're gonna see if my father-in-law wants to come back tomorrow, or if we've scared him away from today. And hopefully keep shelling. I want to finish this field tomorrow, and I want to do. We got 36
Oh, I know.
acres down the road. I would like to get done tomorrow, so we're doing pretty well here.
Look, do you see Guy's face? Do you see her message?
Yep, she's happy, isn't she?
Yes. Hey, Guy. Guy is on your head.
Sky's on your head. Where'd you get that sky?
Oh. And we buys everything for her.
I know. She's like a little princess, aren't you?
she gets everything she wants.
Like you don't?
Tell Daddy where I got it.
The dollar store.
I didn't dollar door. I got it from the dollar door. I
You
got it from the dollar store.
That's nice.
She's talking into
Holding
the
meeting for
mic.
family time. Yes, it is. She's what?
She's talking into the mic when you're not
Oh.
listening and even louder.
Into the mic.
Okay? Wow, do you break
Hey,
it?
you better be nice to that Sky.
She's just body slamming it. No, how are you gonna break?
Thanks, Larry. How many acres? Well, there is. Let's see.
86.
No, there's 76 in this field.
Oh, it's
75.
close. I was 10 off.
Yeah, there's 33 left. We got 40 done, so we're having a good day. 41 in this field, plus we did 22 in another field, plus 15 in the field we finished up last night. What are you doing? You think people want to see the inside of your mouth?
They can't see it.
So what's that? 41 plus 22 would be 63 plus 15, 78.
Oh, almost everybody liked the
That's
video.
pretty good.
Dada. Almost
What am I gonna
everybody
send
liked
out?
What are you doing? We are running grain cart, harvesting corn. I should show you the outside world, not just the inside world.
To you.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday? It's not my birthday.
Sky's birthday.
Ah! Sorry, guys.
My birthday.
Oh, it's Sky's birthday.
Huh?
Thank you, Alan.
What, Alan?
Alan said, Nathan, beautiful family.
Oh, why are you whacking me in the face with Sky? I don't like it.
Let me see ya.
So we are running the whole round here, and we're just letting it unload because he has to be empty when we get down towards that end of the field by the trucks in order to make it back to this
that's enough.
end. So
I thought it was.
we're unloading basically the entire length of the field here. Are you learning about each field and its nuances, the differences between each field, how many acres and all that stuff?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You know which field is which?
Where?
I don't.
He's doing pretty good.
I know where the Beaversons is.
You know where Beaverson's is, yep.
I can tell by.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you sticking around.
Where's that Papa?
Excited
He's in
kids,
the
yes they are. This view is much better. All right.
Can't even say that.
Kids are the best
Hard to
comedians.
see. We should take a selfie.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any better than that. You're right. It doesn't get much better than this.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna press it.
Oh, you want to press it? Can you press it? Say cheese.
Please.
Isn't that what you say? So then
I don't know if yours does that or not. Mine does.
Press.
Ah!
No, I don't got it in there.
My phone will take a picture.
Okay, I'm gonna do it
Put the
this way.
timer on.
Oh, God.
Oh, we don't need Sky in our picture. Smile.
That's fine.
Please.
Terrible.
Why?
I think I cut you off. Oh my goodness, it's awful. We gotta have Daddy do it. He has longer arms.
Okay. You're longer arms.
There we go. That'll be better.
Family selfie time. Look, Rayleigh.
Cheese. There we go.
Look, Rayleigh. Put your Sky on the side. Down in your lap. Down in your lap. There you go.
That was a good picture.
You think?
You gotta wait till the white light goes away. Keep smiling until the light goes away. Put it down. There you go. All right.
Oh, I'm boop, 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 boop.
Whoa. What are you taking pictures of?
Is the farm south all harvested? Yes, the Berkey farm, which is more east than south, but yeah, it is all done.
Picture, picture. Boop, boop.
Oh, you are crazy.
He turned it off.
Excuse
All right,
me.
let's
Okay.
go.
It's only got two.
It's only two.
Yeah, you know, this guy has view. We didn't even move her. Guys. Yes.
You better jump over to the south away and open up another hole over there.
Okay.
Guys, like the video.
You tell them. Tell them to like the video.
Yeah, I already did.
Like and subscribe. Isn't that
Thanks,
what you say?
Wayne.
No.
Look at the pretty sky.
Why do you say that every night?
Because God gives us an amazing
Are you done?
every night. The sky can look different. It's so cool.
Are you ready to go home, sis?
No. Are you, Mama?
No,
this is Papa's
You want me
new
to?
retirement job.
No.
New retirement job?
Huh?
Kind of.
Running combine. It's fun.
It is fun.
Switch one's bracing yet?
Next time. Brother retired 2 years ago, so I miss farming. Used to help him. Nice. Brock Slack and Nathan's window seats washed.
Make
Yeah.
it. Oh, somebody likes
These your
us.
farms, and how long is it? How long is it? I mean, they are our farms. Yes, they're half-mile rows here, if that's what you're asking me.
Target is 0. Oh.
That was the old truck.
What? Romeo, come in.
Everybody likes it.
Darn it.
Oh. Everybody.
Go!
Hey,
I read one comment.
Okay, you can read the comments.
No, I don't want to read that.
My heavy
Oh, is it a
dog.
bad comment?
No, there's not
he's
a bad
trying
comment.
Yeah, somebody deleted one. Must have been one bad comment.
Put corn in.
yeah, he's got to dump out the
Does
corn.
Brock talk with you about your videos? Sometimes.
Dad, it's not done.
He watches them all. Usually knows what's going on in the day because he watches
Go,
yesterday's video before he gets here. So
Dad, where can I sit?
on Mama's lap.
My
Good night from Germany. All right, I think we're gonna wrap this one up here, guys. It's been almost 2 hours.
Can I stand on the
It was a pretty
floor?
good one. So yeah, you can
Yeah.
stand on the floor.
Yeah, but we don't have enough likes.
We don't have enough likes. Rylan would like to have more likes than people. So instead of you leaving, like the video, please.
Where are you?
If you know how.
Are you insulting people's intelligence?
So with your drone, would you upgrade your current sprayer or look at a new sprayer? We've talked about both. We're probably still looking for a newer sprayer. Probably not new, but our sprayer's, it's a 2009 model. Like, it's got some age to it. It's
I
time to
told him how
start
to like
updating it.
Oh. Well,
Did we make it? Almost.
199 people?
Brock might be out of a job. Maybe.
What do you mean?
Because Papa's here.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Already.
put on these.
And I work for him too.
And you, yeah, that's right.
97.
Brock's too busy with politics. That's right.
Oh, there's more people than likes.
There you go. You
He's
got
got
more
to
likes
shake
than
hands
people.
and kiss babies.
Brock's running for
I
a
like
village
100
council seat.
likes then.
We want 200. We need 2 more. Off for the night. Then
One
Jake
more.
Dixon live again. Thank you. Appreciate you
more.
guys joining.
Remember,
Okay,
if you
bye.
haven't
Enjoyed your
liked,
stream.
Like the video. If some of you have not liked.
Expect a day driving the combine. He might after
Oh, yeah,
this.
we
here,
did
right?
it.
All right. Thank you, everybody. All right, guys. Everybody tell them bye. Rayleigh, can you say bye-bye?
Bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
We're going to end this one. We'll do some more later. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all the discussion and stuff.
People do super